Okay, boys. Well. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a minute. And I'm glad to be sitting down once again with the boys.
Of course.
That being said, does anybody want to give us a little recap of what happened last time?
We got a new ride, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
New whip.
Yeah, so give me just a second, but I think I can give so when we last met, we had just Kythos had just won the tournament at the Carnival de Magnifique.
I did.
Having been the tag team with the Bronze Bull, having finally defeated Dormish. So, or not Dormish, Debu. And so, because he won, that means that Harlock Tasselmaker's bet was good. And so, based on what we had agreed upon, that means that we won Rangoon, the giant crab with a house on his back. So we went to go collect on our winnings. We asked some like upkeep questions about Rangoon. We asked if he would be able to eat a person whole, like if we were to feed the mayor to him, and he won't. So that's important to know. And then Iris showed up, and we told Iris about our woes, about the mayor of Ballybogie. We offered her a spot on the last resort, spot number 4, because we were going to kick Sparth out when we see him next. And asked if she would be willing to kill the mayor of Ballybogie, and she said only if we could get surefire proof that he had actually done the things that we had said, which would require him being like underneath a truth spell and admitting to it, which we were planning to do at the celebration that was, or the royal ball that was coming up.
Royal ball.
And then Iris and Kythos shared some tender moments while the dwarves were outside trying to teach Ragoon how to eat a halfling mayor. And so then we took Ragoon back to our main spot, the Copper's Three Kettles.
Cavaliers or Coppers?
Dang it. I always mess up the name. I'm going to call that like an actual thing that Pyrite also does. Anyway, and then we got woken up in the morning by news from Buttons that one of his co-workers has been missing in the university district for several days.
Pretty apt.
Good.
Yeah, I would say pretty apt. That's
Buster's the one that's been missing, right?
Yeah. So, you also, from the last session, I think it didn't get picked up in the recording, but in the tender moments that Iris shared with Kythos, she revealed that she was a shape changer. I don't know if that was picked up, but she changed her forms multiple times.
I do remember something like that.
Yeah. Other than that, picked up pretty much everything. Kythos got a new belt that he repeatedly thought about pawning off, even though this belt sets his strength to 19.
It could get us some good fucking money too.
I'll hold on to the belt that makes me very, very strong.
Yeah. Good option. Good option. But other than that, Yeah, no, that pretty much sums it all up. So the last resort had slept through the night. Y'all had finished up everything in the Cavalier's 3 coppers, and were waking up the next morning with this message from Button to come meet him, and he explained away that something was going on. And for y'all to go down to the University District. So let me stream the map.
Watch that.
So, you are currently sitting in the House of Buttons. He's just finished talking to you about where to go. Not really about what to do, though. So the rest is up to you. You think to yourself, this is totally out of the blue. You've not really been prepared for a full-scale investigation, so, you don't even know where to start. So leave it up to you. Button sits there looking at y'all. He's like,
I was actually going to start eating my breakfast as well. The eggs are about to get cold. I thought it would have been rude to eat in front of you if, we're talking business, but,
Oh no, please go ahead. We don't mind at all.
No,
We actually
the
we
business,
like watching.
business is... Oh, well, I mean, that makes it a little weird.
Hey, Button, can I have a bite?
of my eggs?
Yeah, they look good.
I mean, they are gonna be good. They're gonna be my eggs. Didn't you already eat breakfast?
Can I roll a history check to see if I ate
I'm pretty
breakfast
sure we
this
were
morning?
sleeping until you knocked and woke us up.
No, I sent a messenger to you. But when the messenger was going to you, I went out and got this breakfast. I could tell you where you can get some.
I see. I look around and I go, oh, yeah, I'm really tired. I somehow thought we were still home. Okay.
So I can't have a bite. That's what
Okay.
I'm hearing.
I mean,
I've heard
I'm
it.
really hungry.
I've heard in this local area there's Ye Old Waffle House. It's a famed.
We talked
Very
about
good.
House de Waffel. All right, we talked about House de Waffel. in an earlier session, we legitimately Gaithos brought up. It's like, if I roll a nat 20 on a perception check, like, what happens? And I said, okay, yeah, I would make a House de Waffel. So you know what? Roll a perception check.
Can all of us roll perception?
So James, I'll be
All of us
using actual dice this time around, but honor system and stuff.
That's blessed.
Can all of us roll a perception?
For House de Waffel, yeah, good.
I got a 14.
Yeah. 14 as well. Where they at though?
13.
Yeah,
Well,
there
maybe we see
there is no House de Waffel in the
No.
trades ward. You would think that they're everywhere, but House de Waffel is not expanded out to.
Must be a local chain then.
Yeah. Kaithos, weren't you talking to? There's somebody you were talking to over here in the trades ward that spoke one of your native languages, and he seemed to have some wonderful food. Do you think he's open for breakfast?
I would hope so. Regular breakfast hours. I don't see why not.
You're talking about the
So-
kebab man?
Yeah, I could go for kebab for
The
breakfast.
shawarma?
Yeah.
Breakfast
You
shawarma.
have-
That's right.
Uh huh.
I also had a beignet at one time, but that may have been in a different area.
No, that was also in the
No,
trades ward. That was Hoover's cousin, Dover.
Yeah. If you're feeling beignets, it's a little too sweet to start the day. I like to have a little light meal, but I'm adventuring with dwarves, so I don't want to. If you got an appetite, go ahead.
I think we're going to end up investigating a lot of people, and I think it's very good to have a very strong onion and garlic scent on your breath when you investigate.
You see Button
I
just
think-
kind of squints at you when you say that.
Like, I turn back to him like, now, Button, imagine, I get up in his face, imagine that my breath smells absolutely terrible. Like, I
he's
know it
leaning
doesn't,
back.
but
He's
imagine
leaning
it
back.
does.
You have
Imagine
not
it's
not brushed your teeth in a long
would-
time.
He doesn't have
would-
to imagine.
You would be more willing to give me what I want, so I stop talking to you, right? Like, you would be. Would you?
Hey, if you're giving him eggs, I want some of your eggs.
He starts gagging. Would you say Pirate often forgets to brush his teeth if he's not reminded by his mom?
I think Pyrite would, growing up would be like, the ancients only brush their teeth once a month, and so that's all that is really necessary for a dwarf. So that would be his response anytime he would be asked to brush his teeth.
I mean, yeah. You're not an ancient pirate. We exist in modern times. We have modern solutions to these sorts of things.
Right, but they.
And you don't
We
have to
make up a
speak so
problem.
close to my nose, pirate. You don't have to do that.
They make up a problem so then they can sell the solution. Like, you're a man of business, you get that.
Well, I mean, it's a natural sort of thing, and also a natural sort of thing is talking, and it seems like that's just a barrier between the two of them. So we bridged that gap. It's not really fabricated. It just happens.
No.
You can't. Fire, you gotta listen to me. You gotta level with me. You can't just deny something by saying no. It doesn't work that way.
You're uncomfortable. You're in the change. You are releasing yourself from the modern world. And I think if you just come with me, I get really close.
I'm not coming with you with
I
that
grab
breath.
the back of his head. I go, you're gonna come with me. You gotta come with me on this one.
Roland, take care of your boy. He's grabbing my head.
Pirate, come here. I'm gonna separate them, put myself between him and Button.
Okay, I can see there's some resistance right now. We'll talk more about this later.
Yeah, we could talk at a distance about this later.
Huh. All right. Well, let's go get our breakfast shawarma, and then I think we have some interrogation to do.
So, breakfast sure. Outside, you see, the dude is he's stacking up the lamb on the kebab. He's sharpening up his knife on a very large knife. His thick mustache is nice and bristly. It's bushy this morning. Is that Saddam Hussein? What the hell?
Who's Saddam Hussein?
Let's just click the first one.
What does he have to listen? I know of Saddam Hussein. What does he know about shawarma?
Is he a famous Vaderon shawarma dealer?
Shawarma chef?
Haddam Hussein.
And you see him. He's this man, Mr. Kebab. Mr. Kebab. He's making his he's sharpening up, and he's like, my favorite customers. What can I do for you three bossmen?
Mr. Kebab, good morning. How's Mrs. Kebab doing?
Mrs. Kebab, she beat me every night. Every night I don't come home with some nice gift for her. And she beat me. Why she beat me? She said, Mr. Kebab, your kebab business, you open for breakfast. Who wants breakfast kebab? You spend too much time away making kebab for no one. I tell her, the true enthusiasts will come. They will come.
And you tell her that they have arrived because we are hungry, aren't we, gentlemen, for some breakfast shawarma?
My stomach rumbles as loudly as I can make it do that.
He's so big and gassy and round. Oh.
You have come for breakfast shawarma? For Mr. Kebab?
That's right.
That's right. Extra garlic and onions on mine, and I think some pickled onions as well, if you can spare them.
Farting on my roommate's door.
Don't forget the sumac and the mint.
I'll take some extra potatoes on my side.
Gentlemen, these are the freshest. I wake up very, very early to get the produce, grind the garlic into a fine paste for the sauce, and then mix it and finally chop all of the onions, the little bits of parsley, the fresh tomato. These will be the most delicate, the most sensational shawarma breakfasts you've ever had.
When you see he gets to work, freshly baked pita pockets, like right out of the oven. As they start to like slightly cool down, he starts shaving off the meats, piling them in heavy and thick. He takes the garlic sauce, sprays it in there very liberally. Huge scoop of onion, sprinkles the top with tomatoes, with the mince and a little bit of the parsley. Wraps it up in the pita pocket, and hands you each.
Are these, Mr. Kebab, are these locally sourced herbs and spices?
Well, the herbs and spices, a lot of them come from small gardens that people keep themselves. And, sometimes Mr. Kebab, he goes and picks his own. Sometimes Mrs. Kebab does not like when I take seasoning and herbs from her garden, and she hates me. She takes big spoon and smacks me with it. So I have to take from other gardens. But they don't.
I don't know how more local you can get than that. So I'll take it.
True.
And
What do we owe you, good sir? What do we owe you?
It'll be 1 silver each.
Silver. You better be good.
It's $10, brother. That's a fine price.
That's expensive ass fucking food. I'm hungry though. It's fine.
Rolon with 800 gold in his pocket.
Squeezing this for every copper, huh?
I have free lodging and I have to pay a silver for a kebab. Fuck.
I don't have any silver pieces on me, but can you break a gold piece into a silver pieces?
Mm-hmm. Of course, I have change.
All right, I'll give you 1 gold, and you can give me however many silver back.
I will give you 9 silver back.
All right.
Wow.
What is EP?
Well,
stand
Mr. Kebab, I gotta say your
for?
shawarma smelled like a really good interrogation. I think it's gonna be very important for us as we head over to the University District.
Yes, you have a very unique way of describing things, little man.
Thank you. I work very hard on it. Yeah. So you and your wife, there seems to be a lot of beating going on, her to you. I'm hoping no, you to her.
Of course not. I would never hit my wife.
Of course,
because if I did,
not.
She would kill me.
Yes.
She's very big.
Right.
Damn.
Damn.
Buddy, I think you and we have the same taste in more than just shawarma, if you get what I'm putting down. But
you like
I
abuse?
elbow him a little bit in his thigh.
You like the abuse?
Do I?
Well, the abuse is fine, but it's gotta come from a woman who's
You see, he
worth her weight,
brings
really
himself
carrying her weight.
He brings himself like down to your level, and he puts his hands on your shoulders. He says, he lowers his voice. He says,
Little man, do not crave the abuse. I was young and foolish once, and I got locked in with this female boxer named Mrs. Kebab. She made me take her last name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's amazing that she was a Mrs. before you even married her. That really speaks to like how strong she was.
She made me take her last name. I didn't even want to become a kebab maker. I just happened to be very good at it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think there's some couple therapists and Vader on that, like, you know, perhaps you could go to, you know, if you close the shop early one day and, you know, you bring her a gift and then you go, hey, honey, let's
Coming along, mate.
let's go to I mean, you can call it like a one-man show or like call it like an improv class, because that's basically what it is. You just you know, I don't know any myself, you know, because that would require me to have been in a relationship, but you know, I'm sure that there are some here.
Little man, is someone who has been in one for a long time, a very, very long time. Wait and find one that will be good for you.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean, I wasn't really talking about the abuse. I was just saying, like, you know, that she's a big woman and
very big, very big hands like cast iron skillets.
Call me a fried egg the way I want to be on those. Not those hands, but similar hands. Does she have a sister?
She doesn't let me look at other women.
Oh.
Wait, that must mean that your customer base is cut in half.
I look at ground.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
No, it's okay, man. I get it. I went all of sophomore year without looking at a woman, so
Good.
I guess I started sweating too much.
Good. It takes time. It takes time.
Takes time.
Yep. The garlic and onion has really instilled confidence into us, though. Lately.
Yes.
I'm glad. No, I'm glad. He snaps. He starts to straighten up a little bit after kneeling down in front of Pyrite for this time. Yes. No. Of course. Very fresh. Very fresh. Pungent is the way I'll describe these onions, and nice and snappy these tomatoes are. You'll like it. You'll like.
Well, we'll be around if we're feeling some more breakfast shawarma in the
Yes,
future.
of course. Come by. I'll be making some baklava later. It is grandma's old recipe.
You got it.
All right.
So y'all wrap up your breakfast shawarmas, and what do you want? You want to get the beignets? You want to head to the university district?
I think we don't want to spoil our interrogation breath, so I think we march over to the university district, and I imagine this has something to do with Professor Fargus. So I think we go straight to him and start interrogating.
I agree. Hold the sweets for now.
Okay.
I'm ready to interrogate with my shawarma breath.
So you guys make your way down to the university district. It is early in the morning. Some of the students are getting up. You see a couple of them clearing off spots on the quad to put some blankets down and start chatting. The dew is starting to collect on some of the blades of grass as you walk through, kicking up on your feet as you make your way up to the front door of the main hall of the university. Let me go ahead and bring that down to the map. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, you make your way on over. A couple of the attendees at the front door, they stop you before you make your way in. They say, "Listen, university business only. You three don't look like students. What might be the reason for you coming here?"
Au contraire. What you see before you is the proud fraternity of Alpha Sigma Sigma. We've been here before. I've often frequented your library. We've had, express permission by Princess Shamashir that we are to continue our fraternity activities on campus, and you wouldn't want to disappoint her, would you?
The two guards kind of like share a look. They know that Princess Shamashir has, been here before. They haven't really known about, probably about, her giving out like express permission to anybody. So go ahead and roll a persuasion with advantage.
Ooh, nice.
15.
Ah, huge. Huge.
Yes. All right, and that
Nat
20.
20.
Natural 20.
Yep.
After they finish sharing this look, the other one kind of shrugs, and he's like, "I don't really think they're going to be doing anything. And plus, we got their names. They know Princess Shamashir. They brought her up by name. Fine." And the main guy kind of like, he looks to y'all. "Okay. You can go in. Just try not to bug anybody. Some of the staff are a little on edge."
Of course, we would never do that.
Excellent.
We won't bug
wouldn't
them.
dream
A
that.
single-
Yeah,
We don't annoy anybody.
that's against the fraternity guidelines
Of Alpha Sigma Sigma?
of Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Of course, okay. Well, yeah. Well, right on in. But again, if we hear anything, we'll ask nicely once. Right?
Understood.
You got
All
it.
right.
Clear. All right. And they step off. They let y'all in. And you're free to go wherever in the university. So you said you're going straight up to Professor Farkas's door?
Yeah, does that pass by the library that Princess Shamashir usually hangs out in?
Yeah.
Is she
Okay.
there right now?
Yeah, I'd want to like give a glance to it to see if she's there. She might be.
She is actually not there.
Okay.
No.
Then
The side annex
Straight-
is completely empty.
She must
straight
be
to
busy.
Fargus.
He says straight to Fargus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you make your way up to Fargus's office. You remember where you went when you were trying to talk to him before, and you see the door is closed.
Perhaps
Can
we try
I listen to see if there is like any sound coming through it?
Go to roll a perception check.
Are we in like a exposed hallway as well? I want to keep watch to make sure nobody like
Yes.
approaches us.
Yes. So
Okay.
you are. This is just a small little faculty wing, but it's on the top floor. So if you look at this at the building, so the library is down here. If you see where my mouse is, if it's showing up on the screen.
Yeah, it's like at a quarter.
So the library is down here. The main door that y'all have gone into is right here. Fargus's office is on the second floor overlooking the main hallway. So like the main hallway
Understood.
goes down this way.
I want to keep watch to make sure we don't get like a random person being suspicious. So I'm gonna go down the hall further from where we came and just
Gotcha.
like kind of keep watch subtly.
Yeah. So
And I do
you-
remember that Professor Fargas does not like small people, so I'm gonna stay near Pyrite just make Professor Vargas not too discriminatory.
Gotcha. So you said you rolled a 4, Pirate?
I did roll a 4.
It's so listening in, you hear like the echoes of the hallway. You can't help but like, pick up small conversations that students are having along the way. And in fact, Roland, down the hallway a little bit, you see like a group of students gathering at a railing, and they seem to be conversating.
Not headed our way, right? Like I
No,
can tell from their body
they're
language.
often talking. But go ahead and roll a perception check. You.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on them.
Give a perception or investigation check.
I'll do perception. I do be perceiving. What does a nat 1 perceive me?
Similarly, you perceive your own garlic breath, and it smells funky.
Blinded by garlic.
Blinded by the light. But yeah, you're not able to discern really anything just by listening in at your current state.
Roland, it's not good to wipe your eyes right after eating garlic food.
That's
Are
disgusting.
the doors like? Do they go all the way to the ground, or would like a small animal be able to crawl underneath them?
They go all the way to the ground.
Okay.
These are well constructed.
I see. And can I check to see if the door is locked?
The door is locked.
Okay. I wanna knock against the door, and then just say to no one in particular is like, I gotta turn in some late homework. Time got away from me.
So you knock. You say your line to nobody. There's nobody walking by. You say it to Kythos.
Yeah. Trying to convince Kythos of what he knows isn't true.
I'm looking at thaumaturgy, James, and it says I can cause a door to fly open. Does the door? It has to be an unlocked door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be like summoning a strong wind.
Okay.
So, kind of as you knock, you wait for a beat, 2 beats, 3 beats. You hear that the knock echoes around the room on the inside, but nothing else.
I'd like to kick down the door, please.
Whoa.
Roll an attack.
Well, maybe we should try lock picking it first, Kythos. Like
This is
whisper
more
shout so the kids don't hear me. The kids that I don't see. Garlic breath.
If I was the attack button, where would that be?
I try to stand in the way of Kythos as he goes to attack the door.
Kythos, roll an attack with disadvantage.
Gotcha. So, like, am I using the hit from like a maelstrom mace, or is there a dedicated attack button?
How are you trying to attack it?
Yeah.
Like with my foot, just trying to kick it
That'd
down.
be an unarmed
Then do the-
strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said unarmed strike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 12.
Is that your first roll? Or did
Well,
you
hold
roll
on.
with
Oh, no,
disadvantage?
12 plus 8 is 20, sorry.
Yeah, so unnatural 20. Goodbye, pirate. You're going with the door.
Was that your
That-
first one?
You're rolling with
That was my first.
disadvantage, Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Or a 16.
Damn, son. You really want to kick this door down, huh?
Holy moly.
Jesus.
Yeah. Is what I say when I kick down the door.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I gotta do some math.
So you hit it. Roll your damage.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, I think it's just straight 5.
God damn. So you unarmed strike this door. You hear like a loud crack, and like splinters start to reverberate throughout the structure of this door. A lot of students, Roland, you see the students that are talking, they immediately like stop and they look your way, and some of them start whispering and like very concerned looks on their face. They start looking at you.
Yeah.
But the door does not
I'm
come down. You can tell that you've done about half its health.
I wave my hands in front of Kythos and say, "Hey, buddy!" And again, I'm yelling to like nobody in particular. I said, "Hey, just because you did poorly on the test doesn't mean you need to break down his door. There's easier ways
roll a
to do
deception
this."
check.
It's a good one. I wanna support him if that's a thing I can do with that deception. Be like, come on, dude. There's no need to do that.
3.
Go ahead. You can roll with advantage.
Like Kythos, there's no reason to be doing that.
Or 18. Okay.
18. Okay. You see some of the students like start to get a little bit dissuaded, but they still look concerned. Roland.
I am going to I'm gonna walk away from them and I'm gonna act like I'm going to like stop Kythos, more or less.
All right.
Like I'm gonna walk away so like they don't see me anymore.
At those, you see your two compatriots. They don't believe you can knock down this door.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can.
Kythos. I come up behind him. Kythos, stop breaking down the door. I can lockpick it. I can
You
lockpick it.
Oh, you just say
Yeah.
so.
Roland, we've
Kythos
alerted
start to
people
ball up his fist.
There, come on. We need to get inside the office before these kids come around the corner.
Roland, they're looking at us right now. I motioned to the students. I think let's
This is a
ask.
different group.
Here, I'll cover for it. Oh, we're just doing an annual fire drill test. We're part of the local university fire department, and we're making sure that the doors are very safe for any fires that occur on campus. Remember, kids, make sure your fire extinguishers are close by.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage.
What's a fire extinguisher?
20 or
not. Oh my god! Wow. Natural 20 or unnatural 20?
Holy shit! Unnatural 20. They look around. They're like, we don't really give a shit. We don't really like Professor Fargus anyways.
I can't believe that.
And they turn away. They start walking down the hallway.
And then I turn to Pyrite and Rolana. I go, I may be able to handle storms and stuff, but I can also put out fires.
I cannot believe that worked. You know what,
See,
you can't break down that door.
Things happen when you use your words instead of trying to break down doors.
No, think first, act later, or act first, think later.
No, exactly.
No, you got it right the first time.
You know what, Kythos? Clearly, we're living in your shadow. You can kick down this door.
Don't kick down the door.
Oh no, you can lockpick it. I just had to get a little.
Is there anything left to lockpick, or is it just like kind of broken in to the point where like we couldn't even open it if we tried?
No, it's still intact. There's like it's kind of coming off of its hinges. You see like a chunk is starting to fall off the top.
I loosened it for you.
All right, I wanna try my hand at just picking the lock since we've already alerted whoever's nearby that we want in.
All right, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
I think it's been a while. No, gloves of thievery don't do anything. Wait, no.
They do.
It's a sleight of hand. Yeah, to pick locks. Okay, so it's +5 to my already +5, so it's +10. Please, nat 1. Okay, what does a 20? Oh, wait, no, that's a 19. 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
Easily does it.
All right.
So you hear the tumblers start to shift and crank. It's a very rudimentary lock, but still very solid. And you hear the deadbolt flip back with a satisfying clunk as you successfully pick this lock.
Hey, good job, Roland.
No, good job, Kythos. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to pick this lock so easily.
That's what teammates are for.
Exactly.
So as y'all enter into Professor Vargas's office, it is completely empty. Not like, everything in the office is empty, but there's nobody inside. You see the same papers all spread throughout the desk. You see books stacked up neatly in some sections of the bookshelves. Some of them have been pulled out and haphazardly stacked on top of his desk or thrown back on the shelf. You see notes scattered throughout the room. And the chair is pushed to the back of the wall against the window.
Okay.
I think if we find like maybe next week's quiz answers or something, we could pawn it off to the students and make a quick little cash flow or something.
While that sounds like a great idea, I think there's bigger forces at play here. I don't know if we need to make a quick buck off of students. That being said, I want to, before we even step foot in the room, I want to survey as intently as possible through my garlic breath if there's any traps or anything in this room or any indication that there was somebody here before us that wasn't professorly. As in, like, there's, shelves out of place, or it looks like the place was searched. Like, anything that me as a thief would clock as a, indication.
Okay.
Like a lockpick door.
That wasn't me.
You notice the door has been lockpicked. Kind of suspicious.
Wow. Thank you, Kythos. All right. But what about the rest of the room? Is there anything like weirdly out of place?
So roll an investigation.
Who?
Looks pretty normal. You notice that some of the papers have been crumpled up and set off to the side. Some of them have been, you can tell that they've been crumpled up and then uncrumpled, as if going back to check.
Interesting.
I want to hold up like my monocle to see if anything stands out as particularly magical. Or like anything interesting.
You hold up your monocle and you see the glowing outline of the I forget the name. The Libertas Diabolos, what was it? The Book of Devils that you saw him take out of the banned book section. Sitting on one of these shelves that has looked like it's been taken apart and put back. But nothing else really pops out to you as being overtly magical.
All right. I look to Roland and I go, is this gonna explode if I walk through it like the last place we snuck into?
I sure hope not.
I don't believe so, but brace yourself anyways.
All right.
Just in case.
So I walk in continuously, like, feeling for if I accidentally hit a tripwire or something.
So you walk in, and not having been caught by either Kythos or Roland is nothing. You walk in completely unscathed.
Ooh, good. That nothing I saw or didn't see. Oh boy, we're good.
All right, and once I'm like assured that I am good.
You
I
are
say,
good. You are good. Like you are inside the room.
Yeah.
You're fine.
All right. If one of you wants to keep watch and the other one help me, I don't know what we're looking for, but anything related to Carlisle the Archdevil or like Kythos' symbol on his chest or the Giant's Foundry, any of that might be clues to what we're looking for. So I want to start flipping through all the pages, like especially stuff on the desk,
Yeah.
trying to see if I find any of those things, like stuff related to Kythos' symbol or Carlisle or the Giant's Foundry.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep watch since you guys would both be more apt to recognize those symbols.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for any Sea Devil symbols.
I forgot to mention, I've been planning on doing this for a minute. Each of y'all, so I had planned on doing this since y'all had your downtime. I wanted to give y'all some extra proficiencies based on what y'all ended up doing on your downtime.
Mhm.
Okay.
So add into your notes, Roland, you can add into your notes that you have advantage on persuasion or deception checks when dealing
okay.
with thieves.
Advantage on persuasion and deception when dealing with other thieves. Okay, and I'll see if I can find a way to edit this in.
Kythos,
Yep.
you have, I think, an advantage when. Oh, jeez, what'd y'all end up doing? I think you had an advantage on conversating with other soldiers or sailors. Pardon me. So you have advantage on persuasion and intimidation checks when dealing with other seafaring folk.
You got it.
And Pyrite, you have advantage on doing research. That means like history or investigation checks when researching.
Gotcha.
I put
Okay.
mine as a language proficiency / training. I just said dealing with thieves, and then I just put in the notes advantage on persuasion and deception when dealing with other thieves.
Gotcha.
As like a language sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Right? Body language, the tongue language, etc.
All right. Advantage when doing research. All right. I have that saved.
All right. So I'll say you can get advantage on this because you're doing a little bit of research. So you're looking for notes about Carlisle and the Giant's Foundry and Kythos' symbol. So roll a history or investigation check with advantage, because there are a lot of notes here that have to deal with just those specific things.
All right. So 9 or a
Oh, the music went down.
12.
Okay, with a 12, you see a couple of sporadic notes here and there written by Fargus. You can see that he has been questioning a lot about the kind of paradoxical nature of Kythos' existence. Because you remember, when looking up Carlisle, that Carlisle makes a deal with somebody, and that he doesn't make another deal. Right? Like, it's done, it's over with, and usually that ends with somebody's life. But with the resurgence of these Sons of the Machine, with Carlisle's symbol on him, and also Kythos, how does that make sense? Right? Somebody marked with a brand of a devil who deals with one final decision. Like, there is no second existence after a final decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no continuation after that. So you see a lot of notes like centered around that.
Yeah.
So a lot of thinking about it, but any like big conclusions that he seems to be.
No, you can tell that like he's tried to research up, like, okay, well, there's this warlock from 2,000 years ago that made a deal, and he lived for about 2 years before burning up in a pyre in the middle of town. And you see somebody who lasted maybe like a month, and exploded in fiery rain across the city. And you see most cases like they end up happening instantaneous, or maybe a day after making some profound change to their surroundings. Very simple requests happen like that, where like somebody deals with Carlisle and it's like, I'm at the end of my rope, I'm at the end of my line, I'm gonna make this deal, and I don't care what happens after that. You see a lot of evidence of that. You see a lot of instances where people that deal with Carlisle, like, that has an effect on themselves or has an effect on somebody else, and that happens, and the person either gets killed by some other thing or is burned up in the process of this deal going through. But nothing ever happening for longer than like a year.
Kythos, how long have you been blue?
I
What a
I
question.
gotta be honest. I don't have like an exact timeline of when I had my human form into being a tiefling, but I've been blue for probably about a decade or so now.
So that would put Kythos years and years beyond anyone else who like would have had this mark.
Yes.
All right. I make a mental note of that. Is there anything else I can glean from the
Roll another investigation check, not with advantage. Or I guess let's go on to Kythos and Roland. Roland and Kythos, what are y'all looking for? You see the notes that Pyrite is digging up, and it's causing a slight concern.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that there's nothing life endangering for me out there in terms of, hey, I know I made this deal with Sea Devils and I got to own up to it, but hopefully I can find something that has a more positive future for me.
I'm not necessarily looking for anything that pertains to myself unless the symbol jumps out at me, but I'm more so looking for the symbols that Pyrite described, and my number one priority is just like kind of watching out the door just to make sure like nobody's walking by or nobody's going to get the jump on us.
All right. So Kythos, go ahead and roll with advantage. Roll an investigation with advantage, and Roland, make an investigation roll, but not with advantage because you're kind of like splitting your focus between two places.
15 for the investigation.
Okay.
15 or 19.
Okay, so we'll resolve Roland since he's the lowest. Roland, you see a bunch of notes. Since you're looking out for the symbol, you see a bunch of sketches and like kind of minor images reflected onto papers of bodies of people that were attacked in the River District. and people that were that were killed by the Sons of the Machine.
Ooh, interesting.
You also see dead bodies of Sons of the Machine people that were gathered from the Dry Hands Goods warehouse. Some of the people that y'all fought.
Ooh, fellas, take a look at this. I wanna walk it over to Pyrite, kind of like place it in his hand, and then go back to watching the door and being vigilant.
And y'all notice that these sketches, the people that were attacked look very, like, rudimentary. The symbol is carved, cut. It looks like it was made with, like, butcher knives. Or jagged, like if somebody tried to cut off a infection. It looks like, something very haphazardly done on these people's bodies. And on the bodies of those actual Sons of the Machine members, you see some of them that look like that, maybe a little bit more careful, a little bit more fine, but a lot of them are like brands. So you see burns, you see some of them are becoming infected, they're not clean, and they look like festering.
Man, I don't know what disease this would be called, but if I was a medicine man, I would call it sepsis.
Sepsis is a disease of the blood, brother. I don't think it shows up in the skin.
Or maybe gangrene.
Gangrene works. So you see these two stark differences. It's not really much, but there's just like a slight difference between like those that were done probably somewhere else versus those that were done on site. You know? But you also see in the stack of notes a couple of sketches done of what looks like Kythos' chest. You can assume that this is done by Fargus himself, since he saw it in person when y'all visited him last time. And even though they're sketches, they look pretty true to life. It looks like a script from Kythos' chest. And
What do you
can
mean by
see
that?
the symbol that is on Kythos' chest. It is clean. Like, there's no jagged edges. There is no burn marks, like infections, carvings, brands, like tears in the skin. The script is much finer. There's a soft glow in it as well. So the way it's presented is much cleaner, is much almost more professional than the other ones. And you see notes that Fargus has made, kind of like tear here, infection, shoddy, on the the minor images, and on the he's taking notes on like, okay, well, what is this? He's trying to discern some sort of like reason for like an extra a serif here. It's like someone has like a little embellishment on this signature here, or it's like, oh, this E curves a different way. It's like somebody like trying to research an artist's signature to see if it's like a forgery or not.
And someone's really interested in these deals with the Sea Devils, huh?
And so out of all of them, Kythos is by far the best.
Yes.
Should we consolidate all these notes and keep them for ourselves? Or should we try to put them back in their place by the time we're done? What do you guys think?
They all seem like they were sort of a mess. I don't think we want to take them. Ideally, we'd have Professor Fargus not know that we're here, but I throw a glance over to like the half-broken door. Let's see. Do any of us know Mend? Bell Mend?
I don't think so.
Uh,
I have some thieves' tools. No, I don't have anything to rebuild this door.
I got a healing ward. Creature of your choice that you can see within your spell regains hit points. Oh, a creature, not a door. No, I do not have mend.
Let's see. With like my boon / magic wand, is it able to like cast like to mend anything that's been damaged?
So prestidigitation is more or less like parlor tricks. You would have to have mending.
I see.
You could parlor trick people into believing the door is fixed until they touch it.
Right.
I could do a fog cloud so that no one can see what's going on. Just pretend everybody's like smoking.
There's no door
around.
here.
Man, these students just smoke on campus a lot nowadays. It's really bad for your health.
The vaping epidemic is really hitting hard.
Yeah, the pipe weed.
Pipe weed. But we also have not resolved Kythos' investigation check yet.
We've not, and I got a good one.
True.
Kythos with the 19. In one drawer that you see and left open, you see one of those papers that look like it has been crumpled up, thrown away, and taken out again. Sitting in the drawer. And you get
I'm gonna open it.
It reads like this. Check your DMs, brother.
Oh. Let me see. I'm gonna read it aloud so everybody can hear. Orlan, Pirate, get over here. I found this note, and it reads that tiefling with the two shorties. He's drawn me in bad. Made me doubt my line of thought for the past few years. His symbol only seen on corpses and structures. Those sons of the machine have the same one, but they are crude, awful, not delicate like the one on the Stormbringer. Why? I'll have to look into this. Carlisle's followers might have some sort of record, finishing up those maps for the Blondie from the trades wards. Head to the Undercroft for this.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wait, sorry. Read those last two sentences again.
Yeah, it says finishing up those maps for the Blondie from the trades ward, and then gotta head to the Undercroft for this.
I think we know where the professor's at.
Wait a minute.
Fellas,
What color's hair is Buttons?
I don't think he's blonde. Wait, is he? Hold on. Button's more like a brunette, sort of brownish hair, in his photo at least. So, I mean, maybe it's the blonde. I don't know.
Right, and then I'm trying to think of people we know in the trades wards. So there's Buttons. Buster's blonde.
Maybe it is Buster. Very well
And
could
then
be.
The other person is Wowie Zowie. He's not blonde.
Definitely not Wowie Zowie. Well,
Because so I'm thinking that Fargus might have been Buttons's, information guy on understanding the Giants map. That might have been what brought them together.
yeah, that fits. I think you're right about that. Well, either way, maybe we should get moving quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll have our answer before we know it as we get there. But are we cool with me fog cloud around the door?
No.
Okay.
I want to stick around for just for one more go, and I want to focus to see if I can find anything related to giants. Now I have a lot more certainty that Fargus is somehow related to like looking for the treasure in like the giant city.
Now you might be on.
Yeah, so you start looking for any notes or things related to giants. Roll another investigation with advantage.
Okay, was it last time I rolled history? Is it history or investigation?
Roll investigation.
Okay. 11 or... Ooh, nat 20.
Natural 20. So you see in some of the more neatly ordered books are some history of history of Vaderon books. And you get like a couple of passages out of a couple books that are annotated by Professor Fargus. In a lot of these books, you can see excerpts that are in Giant. And you can see, like, in the script, like, the annotations are made also in Giant by Fargus's handwriting. So you can intuit that Fargus knows Giant. And you see, like, some of the notes that are in Common are speaking of, like, okay, what structures are old enough in the city to have been part of the giant city, right? He marks that that Throne's Hold has some old structures. The Giant's Foundry is all entirely giant structures. A couple parts of the university are. But you also see notes saying the Undercity is linked further than what people really realize. But since it is unmapped, uncared for, a lot of it is unusable.
I see. Okay, I want to make a note of like what places in the university would be like access points for the giant city.
Okay. So in the passages that you find yourself with a natural 20, you will find that the Undercroft that he was talking about in his other note is an old section of the university under the northern wing that extends almost down into the sewers that connects up to the Undercity. Only a few teachers know about it, and most of it is restricted and blocked off.
Figure.
And it's hard enough to get to it, so sometimes the guards don't even know where to stand, and you can just kind of make your way down into it.
All right. So I make a mental note of like where those are located so that we can go there later.
Okay. Is there anything else y'all want to do in Fargus's office?
Does he have like any like candy or something we can snack for the road?
You see on his desk there's a bowl of butterscotches.
I take a butterscotch.
You can add a butterscotch.
You're gonna ruin your interrogation scent.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Throw me one.
Here you go, Roland. I grab a throw. I throw one to Pyrite and Roland. But I'm saving it
Put mine in my pocket for later.
Yep, once my breath wears off. Let's find that no good in professor and show him justice that the last resort always shows.
Although I know another thing that's been happening in the area is we've heard that students have been going missing. So I want to. There was a crowd of students earlier. I want to investigate them to see if they have any information on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
I will follow.
So question students and then look for professor.
Mm-hmm.
So the students that y'all had kind of scared off before, they're down the way. They're kind of like, you can see a couple of them have left to go to other classes, and they've like shifted positions. But you see other groups that are like coming to and from classes. You remember there's like some people out on the quad as well. But you have your pick of, whoever you want to go talk to.
I really wish I had a spell that could like manifest a ASS Alpha Sigma Sigma
Yeah.
Letterman. Yeah.
You get that just from looking at us. All right. Pyrite,
Yeah.
who looks like the best source of information student-wise here?
Yeah, I want to look for somebody who seems like they would be talkative. Somebody who wouldn't just immediately blow us off if we try to talk to them.
Go ahead, roll an investigation. Or I guess
Maybe someone
an
with-
insight. An insight. Go ahead, roll an insight.
Maybe someone with the school paper.
Maybe.
Nat 1.
Natural fucking one.
You
Can't
found,
see
a,
anybody.
You see Dr. Boom.
you found a mute student.
No, Dr. Boom spawned in, guys.
Great.
Look out.
He's walking down the way, down towards y'all, and he looks at y'all, looks at you, Kaithos. So, come to further your education, I see. What brings you towards the faculty wing? Possibly looking to become a mentee?
Actually, we're part of Alpha Sigma Sigma, Dr. Boom.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
you have
accredited.
heard.
Yeah, sounds accredited.
Oh, it is.
I bet. Especially if they let you three in.
Doctor. Dr. Boo, I was just wondering, like, what type of belt are you
You can
wearing
call me
today?
Sensei.
I know that Kaithos is wearing his championship belt.
You see that
Like
strikes
that
that strikes a chord with him. He's like,
I can sell it to you if you want.
Don't sell him the belt.
oh, believe me, I'll earn mine in the future when I'm, not facing somebody who cheats and obviously takes PEDs before a match. He looks around to see if anybody's listening.
It's called doing anything that's necessary to win. You would never know because you're a loser.
PED. PED. And you know what starts the PED? Pedophile. And that's what I'm going to start calling you.
What?
Colin's
That's uncalled for, Dr. Boom.
hearing Rolando, Little John. What?
What? Oh, hell no.
You know what?
What?
I don't have to prove anything, Dr. Boom.
PD.
I already won the tournament.
What'd you
I
say,
already
Ped?
won
What did you say,
Zelda
Ped?
Magnification. Have you ever
Huh? What'd
seen
you say, Ped?
a better team than me in the Bronze Bowl? You wouldn't even know what teamwork and being in a, just a duo of
It seems like
dynamic.
you're having trouble getting your words out. How about you try and practice a speech before you come to me?
I push him on his shoulders.
He gets pushed back. Oh! Okay. Now we're resorting to blows. Go ahead. Make a swing. I can block it with my key. And he gets down into a stance.
What the hell kind of stance is that, dude?
It's my tiger stance. I don't think you'd understand since you lack skill.
You know what? I don't got time for this. I'm trying to save the world, okay?
Mhm.
Go do whatever you need to do.
How about you save your underwear from the shit that's about to enter it, huh?
I wipe more thoroughly than you would ever believe, Dr.
I can
Boone.
confirm that.
I'm about to.
I want
He's
to
in the
back up
bathroom for
Kaifas.
like 30 minutes at a time. It's unsettling.
I bet
I'm
you.
backing
I bet you
Kaifas
can't.
up.
I bet you can't even wipe without taking a shower afterwards, bitch.
Okay, now you've gone too far.
How many people are around if we just start beating the shit out of Dr. Boom?
It's a good bit of people.
All right, we're gathering a crowd.
I do the thing where I point my two fingers at my eyes and I point them back at him.
Yeah, he does the same thing. He flips you off.
I got my I do the Brazilian flip off thing where I
Oh,
like
Yeah,
you know,
maybe the carnival next year. All right, stay salty.
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. Umami.
You better
That's
namaste out of here.
that's what I'm gonna be saying to yo mama.
you don't.
My mama not in Vaderon.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna visit. All right, I got air miles to spend.
Sure you do.
And he walks off.
I can't wait to just go full cow mode on him the next time I see him.
I can't wait till there's no witnesses around Dr. Boom.
That too.
Yeah.
Are there any spells that like freeze time, James?
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a time stop. It's
All
a
right, I
level
definitely would
8
have looked.
spell. Or I think a
Oh,
level
shit.
9 spell.
Oh well, you better count. Your days are numbered until I get to level 9, Doctor Boom. But anyways, we got bigger fish to fry. I don't have to deal with the losers bracket over here.
Mhm.
So anything else y'all want to do? Y'all still looking for students to talk to?
Yeah.
The other than ask Dr.
Did
Boom
this-
anything about the disappearing students.
I don't
I
know.
I don't care what Dr. Boom has to say about anything. I wouldn't trust
Kinda-
any information he has.
Kind
But
of.
did our
agree.
altercation like get the attention of more students? Like, are there students now staring at us?
Yeah, there's a
or-
couple. You can see like some of them were just like, oh my god, Dr. Boom's getting in with like another group of people.
Right, I want to. Whoever seems interested in us, I want to walk over to them.
So you walk up, there's like a student that like, he's a bird. And a blue bird. And he looks very nerdy. And you see another student fairly, bookish looking. Yeah, you got my.
What's he look like?
You got my reference. And it's like a couple of other folks. Like you see like another halfling student. You see like a gnome and a half orc, kind of like standing in a circle, talking to each other.
I want to go to Birdley.
How do you know his name, Pirate?
It's just the nickname I just came up from. I don't know if it's his actual name or not. I mean, imagine a bird named
okay.
Birdley. That'd be wild. But
Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way his name's actually.
yeah,
You hear the
I
other
go-
students talking to him.
Yeah.
His name is Birdley.
that's why I go to talk to him. I go, hello there, fellow student. We're here with the Alpha Sigma Sigma fraternity, and we're conducting a survey of ways that our fraternity can help students around campus.
Oh. You've, sounds like you're in over your head, fellow student. For I've reached bounds that far exceed the needs of any fraternity. The only needs that cater to mine are those of the sweet caress of the female gaze, which, believe me, I get plenty of.
We believe you.
I thought-
Female
young bird.
and male, by the way. I don't discriminate. You want to
Yeah,
gaze on
I
me?
thought-
That's
I would think
very
that female
cool.
gays would be interested in other women. That seems to be what they're most interested in. But anyway,
Very
good for you. Um, so certainly you do not need any aid from us, but your fellow students, your friends, do they feel safe on campus, around campus? Are there any areas that they perhaps feel unsafe, like they may be abducted?
Mm, possibly. I mean, it has been going around that people have gone hither and thither. I felt that they've just dropped out because they feel the fierce competition given by me, which I don't blame them for. But there's been the handful of people here and there.
Oh, of course, of course. Is this normally around a specific geographical location that they go either hither or thither?
Well, you don't really see them go away. You just notice them later.
Right, right. But is it a thing of they say, "Oh, I'm going to say the Giants Foundry," and then they just don't come back, or
Now it's all at the school.
Mm,
Nobody goes anywhere. Usually they stay on campus.
I see.
Want to be closer to me, obviously.
Right, I can't. I would imagine so. Any of them ever come back, or just they're just gone?
That's the thing. No, they just disappear up in the wind.
You wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you?
What? No, I just go to school here.
Can I see? Can I look deep into his eyes and see if he's lying to me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your
Roll
area of
insight.
study? What are you studying?
Insight, you said?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Modern language.
That one.
This guy looks like a bird, dude.
Holy shit.
Modern.
Modern language and theoretical physics. Not that I'm assuming any of y'all would know anything about that.
No.
Go ahead,
Certainly
lecture.
not.
Go ahead, try and lecture me on it. Go ahead, try and lecture me on it.
No, I wouldn't.
Good.
Lecture you on your area of expertise. I think.
No.
I
Oh please!
would
Oh
more-
please! No! Oh, I'm more than open than just a little bit thrown my way. Just a little bit.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Right. I'm no expert. I just through osmosis hear some different things. I was wondering if you've heard the recent developments on the cylindrical cube.
Actually, I've done my own experiments on modeling a cylindrical cube.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I've actually made my first. Diagram of it. We're going into prefab next week. Start making it, mass producing.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Do you happen to have a drawing of the cylindrical
No.
cube?
And stop asking. It would blow your mind if I had one, actually. So
I'm sure it would. I haven't been able to see one myself. People keep handing me some where I say either it's a cylinder or it's a cube, or occasionally it's a rectangular prism, in which case it's neither of those things. But
it wouldn't be a cylindrical cube.
the
if it
idea of
was
a
rectangular
cylindrical
prism.
cube. What?
It wouldn't be a cylindrical cube if it was a rectangular prism.
Yes, that's what I'm telling them.
Just be, that would be silly.
Who's them? I yell out
Them,
loud.
they, they, them. And he points to one
Right.
non-binary student. He's blue.
Right, Kythos.
They're
This-
blue.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
this college is very woke. You have to be accepting here.
That's
Them.
riveting stuff there, Birdsley.
How'd you know my name?
Lucky guess.
Anyways, this conversation done, I feel like I've been burning too many calories and I must go feast.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Good luck on your studies, Birdley.
Good luck on yours. He rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, chicken juggling is a real. It requires real skill, so we are going to work on our studies.
As you should. I feel like you're gonna have to be well practiced to get employed for chicken juggling. Not like me. My cylindrical cube production line gonna be top tier.
Well, I mean, you need a thesis and a full research paper to do.
Oh, believe
chicken
me,
juggling.
it's in the pipeline. It's coming.
The cylindrical cube line, if you will.
Oh yeah. It's almost there. Just be on the lookout. Keep your nose to the damn grindstone, because I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be the damn grindstone.
I'll be reading the local journals.
Good. If you can read.
Oh, I can read.
Okay,
Last time I checked.
Surprising for a chicken juggling major.
No, he's pre-optometry.
Oh.
Yeah.
My apologies. A well-respected field. You don't want to wrap your conversation with Birdley now?
I'm done with this. I'm ready to call this.
Yep.
thing off.
And scene.
What is that gif?
What did you just say?
Me around Birdley.
All right. Okay.
Anyway.
So, you've gathered almost no information about anything from talking with Birdley.
Well, we've only talked to one student.
From what he said, all the disappearances seem to be happening on campus. So I'm guessing if all of our mysteries are connected, I think that we should just head towards the connection between the campus and the giant city. I think that's where Fargus would have gone. That's where he might have taken Buster. That's where other students may have vanished too. I feel like that's the next logical step for us to go after.
Agreed.
Yeah, that sounds logical.
I will follow Pyrate as you take charge. Let's be careful and protect ourselves. I want to initiate a group huddle for this. Whatever lies ahead, I believe we have the power to overcome. So hands in, everybody.
Hands in.
And then
1, 2, 3. Last resort.
Last resort.
Shout it as loud as we can.
Everyone looks at you. You see Birdley. Looks at y'all as well.
Is he jealous?
Sounds like it's true on multiple cases. Starts cackling to himself as he walks away.
He's jealous. I don't even need to do a perception.
Get me off this college campus.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Whenever I told him I was a chicken juggler, I had a worry that he would take that as a microaggression. So I'm glad we got away without a report.
Man, the cousin was a chicken. So y'all make your way up to the north wing, and you can tell as y'all go up towards the north wing, it looks like one of those sections of campus that has been there for a long time. Like, the stones are much more worn. There's less wood, a lot more bricks, a lot more like sandstone architecture, much less like decorative, more just utilitarian. That leads you to believe why this is an older section of the building. There are less offices here. The rooms are more wide, spread apart, larger. You can tell this was for maybe bigger classes or perhaps bigger people.
AKA giants.
Who knows? Who knows?
I wouldn't know. I'm 4 feet tall.
But as y'all get here, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Where's my D20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
15.
I'll just don't upset.
Alright.
8.
With a dirty 20, Kaitos, you are looking at a water fountain. It looks pretty decent, actually.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
With a dirty 20 and a 15, you see some of like the school guards walking around. They look very sleepy. These large classes are usually held for like seminars or for like very like entry level courses, but today it seems like there's a lull. And you see that there are a couple of downward staircases just on the corners, like that don't really look like they're in place.
The guards see us yet?
No.
Let's
They're
try
not
to
really they're not really paying attention.
let's try to get
All right.
either through or investigate these stairs before anybody approaches us.
I agree.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and
Right. Are
roll.
they far enough? Are they far enough away that we could get to the stairs like without them seeing us?
Detecting us.
I would say with a 20 perception of 15, say you could probably make a break for it and not have to go
Okay.
stealth.
Yep. Let's do it. Come on, guys.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So go ahead and roll an athletics check, all of y'all.
Just pure athletics. Ooh, not bad. 17.
You make it easily, and you slide into the doorway.
Ooh. Badass.
21. I rolled on my personal dice, by the way.
Got those, you as well. Very
Yeah.
easily make it in the slide.
I got 18.
Same thing. All of y'all make a break for this doorway that leads to the way down. And yeah, no barriers met just yet. Before you lies a cylindrical staircase woven into the wall, not freestanding, that leads down deep into the bowels of the university. As you make your way down, you see very dim lit torches on your way deep down into passages that look like they don't normally get much travel. And as you reach the bottom of the staircase, it opens up into a large Undercroft. And this Undercroft looks like what a big cistern would probably look like in a sewer. And go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Another dirty 20.
17 for me.
9.
Okay. So with a dirty 20 and a 17, you see in the far right corner of this Undercroft is a lone sconce that is lit up. Everywhere else is darkened and is only lit up by a couple of openings up top that are letting in some sunlight from above ground.
Did we If we go near the light, we're gonna expose ourselves pretty quickly. Maybe we try to get like a... I mean, it's a big room. Let me think. Before we head towards the light, I want to stay in the shadows a little bit and like see if we can kind of explore the room a little further, just to make sure there's nobody else hiding in it before we go anywhere near the light.
As you do that, go ahead and roll an investigation or a perception check.
All right, I'm gonna do perception again. Like, I'm very intently trying to stealth and look around and make sure no one's gonna get the jump on us.
Okay.
13.
13. In the haze of this almost misty, it's very dusty, you see the particles in the air just float down as the ground shifts and the building above kind of settles and resettles. And the light lazily seeps in through cracks and gaps in the ceiling. You are not able to make out any shapes in this cistern. Again, it's a very large room. Imagine the Gaping Dragon Arena, just with a little bit less water.
Got it. Nothing around. All right. Fellas, as far as I can tell, it seems as though we're clear, but be careful. Let's investigate the fire next with the torch.
Yeah.
Sconce.
I will be careful.
We'll lead the way towards the sconce, knowing that if there is somebody waiting to jump us, I feel like I can take the biggest hit.
Okay. So, Pyra, you lead the way. All of y'all, what are you, stealthing up, or are you just walking?
Oh, stealthing up for sure.
Okay, all of y'all roll stealth.
Stealth. Motherfucking 26. Am I quiet enough?
Fairly.
I have to roll with disadvantage because of my armor. I got a 10 or I got a 2. I am planking around.
I also have a disadvantage on my stealth, so here we go. 7 or a 20.
So 7.
So 7.
Okay. So, Ron, you make no noise. Like, you are quiet as a still night. As the two other parts of the last resort make sounds like they're carrying a kitchen in their hands. And they clunk, they creep, they splash in the water as they walk up towards this sconce. But thankfully, with your early perception check, there is nobody here to really alert. Or if they have been alerted, they are far enough away that they probably don't hear.
All right, you quiet bozos. Let's make haste.
Alright, so you
In
go up
haste
to
we
this.
shall pay.
Yeah, so you go up to this sconce. This torch is very easily burning in this sconce. Seems like it was set here a while ago. You see bits of char starting to slowly spread down the metal as this sconce starts to settle a little bit more. And here in this corner of the cistern, you see what looks like was a bricked up staircase. Oh. It's not bricked up. It's not bricked up. It's bricked up with real bricks, okay?
Bricked up.
Layered with...
Hold down.
Hold down.
I didn't say that.
Every time I try to go to these stairs, I get this homosexual rigmarole.
All right. Well, let's continue onward then, as the path lays itself out in front of us.
It is... I don't want to say bricked up. It is covered with bricks.
I bricked up. Maybe, Kythos, you could try kicking this shit in.
You don't have to ask me twice. I'm happy to do that.
Good roll to hit.
There's nothing to lockpick here, so let's just get ready to to full sprint if we're getting chased.
Empire, go ahead and roll an investigation while Kathas is making this roll to hit.
12.
Does not hit. You smack your boot against
3.
this brick, and it does not budge.
Shit.
Oh no.
I got a 3 investigation.
A 3. You see that Kathas might take a while to get through these bricks.
Okay, so our entire section. So we know that there's a staircase behind this, but it's just all full of bricks right now.
Yes. It's stacked
Right.
bricks. It's not like loose bricks.
Right. I want to start feeling around for if there is some like lever or something, like if the sconce is actually like a lever that you could pull to.
Roll another insight or investigation with advantage.
17 or 7. So let's do 17.
All right. So with a 17, you see there is a small indentation in the middle of the bricks with a bit of glass in between the four corners of some laid brick. And you also see that as some of the light peers down into this cistern, it reflects up to the ceiling.
There's a spot of glass on the bricks. Like there's a spot of glass instead of brick, or
Embedded into the bricks.
embedded into, and then there's like a beam of light.
Yeah, some of the light just
Come
reflects down into the water in the cistern.
Okay, like is it in a like well collimated beam that like I would be able to reflect towards the light or towards the glass, or
It kind of spreads out and just casts waves onto the walls and ceiling. But you can certainly try it.
all right, I think I'll first try tapping on the glass to try to get a feel for it.
All right. As you tap on this glass, it doesn't give way. It doesn't shatter. It seems very tough. And it seems old. Like one of those like old bits of like medicinal bottles. A little
Sure.
slightly cloudy, opaque, thick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. How do we get through this?
Yeah, I want to pick up the torch and move it closer to the glass to see if there's any reaction to like when it gets close to light.
As you take the torch off and you shine it onto this glass, you see that the cloudiness in this glass stays unreflective from this torchlight. But go and roll another insight as you hold this torch up.
8.
The glass stays relatively put and clouded up, even with the torch up against it.
King puzzles. Any sort
Right,
of hidden symbols around, maybe? Like something that might give us some sort of clue. Like I wanna look at the wall, like do it like a double take on it. Like the brick and everything else. See if anything is out of place.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation. Or perception.
We will perceive this. Dude, third dirty 20. What the hell?
So
Okay.
you see, as you start checking for symbols, the glass that's embedded in the wall kind of shimmers and looks almost like the stagnant water that is collecting in the bottom of this cistern in the divots in the ground.
Yeah, I want to point that out to everybody else. Hey, take a look in this glass. It looks like there's water in there. Maybe we need to fill something up. Maybe we need to insert water in here, or maybe take the water out. Maybe it's some sort of key. What do you guys think?
It doesn't look like water is in the glass. It just reflects the same and kind of like looks the same as the water.
All right. Then I want to walk over to the water and investigate that more. You said like light's coming down onto it and it's reflecting the light back up.
Yes. So with the 20, I'll give you advantage on this perception or investigation.
Okay. Ten or 3. So 10 would be the
highest.
one with advantage.
So when you check this water, as it reflects the light, it's scattering throughout the room.
Is there any pattern to the way in which it's got, like the way in which it ends up on the wall? Or I guess first, is it in steady places or does it change with time, like as the water ripples?
It's in steady, but you can see that it is not making a pattern other than like, you know, when water normally gets reflected from light, how it, you know, makes waves up on the ceiling and walls. It's not very direct. It just kind of like spreads throughout the, you know, the area.
Shit, fellas, I am stumped.
All right, I want to try one of my more first ideas. So take
I got an idea.
that's more reflective, like I guess maybe like a piece of my armor, and see if I can reflect one of the like beams of light that gets reflected onto the piece of glass.
I was going to use my champion's belt as a reflecting item, or pray to Talus and Umberly for the solution.
So
Pray to,
Yeah, I'll take.
pray to Talus.
Let's-
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're in a pickle.
I don't know about that one. I'm not good at puzzles. How about you take a crack at it, wise guy?
Well,
I
I guess.
Pirate, as you take like a shoulder pad and you step into the light and you reflect it over to the door, the concentrated, milky sunlight bounces off and shines into this doorway. As it hits the small piece of glass that is embedded into the wall, you see that the area around this doorway starts shimmering and glowing like the reflection of the light in the water, and as it shimmers, ripples, and fades, so too does the brick wall.
Skydos, you did it!
I did. Thank you,
Holy-
Talos. Really?
Holy shit.
And there is a large staircase leading down further.
Alright, good job, fellas. Let's head in, but still be cautious.
And as y'all start going deeper down into the Undercroft, into this unmapped territory, you start hearing some clangs of metal on metal.
Ooh, sword fight? Alright, let's stealth, but pick up our pace. Big time. I want to get the jump on whoever's fighting.
All of y'all stealth?
Yeah. What are the
Dude.
I just-
where's your
Huh?
mic?
I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna stand still, and I'm going to hand Erlon one of the sending stones. I'm gonna say, "You stealth down and tell us what's happening. I can't stealth."
I can't stealth. I got disadvantage on stealth, so unless you want me to risk not stealthing, it's
Alright.
your call.
Good idea, good idea. Alright. I'll take the sending stone.
Alright. So, Roland, you roll stealth.
Alright. What? 22.
22. Alright. So, you are able to make your way down. It's extremely dark, but you are a, mountain dwarf. You're able to see very easily in the dark.
Dark vision, baby.
And you make your way down, deeper and deeper. The clangs get louder and louder, and you see, like, shouts and, what?
Go on. Go on, yeah, yeah.
And sounds of struggle, and eventually the stairway opens up into a tunnel, and down a little bit ways towards the end of the tunnel, you see, with a small bullseye lantern attached to his hip, is Buster, and he is being attacked viciously by two ornately designed humanoids with bits of twisting metal coming out of their back, down their arms, going
all right.
inside, outside, and down into claw shapes. But there's
It's
something a little off about
Uh-huh.
what they have embedded in their skin. You see vials of alchemical reagents. You see bits of crystal starting to break out of like little parts of their back. You see like bits of wood that has been stuck inside one of their heads and outside of like the bottom of their jaw that seem to glow and react whenever they attempt to make a strike against Buster. And you look at Buster, he looks like he's been fatigued and worn down far past than what this fight should have taken.
Oh, okay. Sending stone. Very quietly. Attention, boys. Buster's getting his ass beat by probably the Sons of the Machine or somebody we haven't met yet. Get your asses down here quickly. I'm gonna get the jump on one of them. That's what I heard.
This is underwater.
I'm gonna
I
assume
really
you heard me.
understood that.
Thank you. Okay, well, as I said that, I know that they heard me because I heard Kythos. I heard Kythos speak in alien tongues, so I wanna immediately stealth and go for like a sneak attack on
You are
whatever is
stealth,
closest to
so
Buster.
I would say if you're planning on making an attack action against one of them.
Yes, absolutely. I want to say Buster.
So, Ron,
No
you
questions asked.
start creeping up, and you are going to be able to roll with advantage on the next session.
Ah,
Away, away.
Buster.
So as we start to creep up upon these new unknown enemies, we will decide the fate of this battle on the next time.
Damn, son.
That was fun.
Whoa, I actually understood that one.
Rub, boom.